welcome to House Blood, where strangers are family. Every episode contains graphic content, including but not limited to copious amounts of blood, unnecessary cursing, death of all ages, be they infants or immortals, fantasy drug use, nudity, mentions of sex, and sound effects of various qualities. We cannot stress enough that this is mature content with adult themes. You have been warned. I hope you're ready.
All right. Welcome to House Blood. I'm Gray, your DM and host. We're a D&D 5.5e podcast currently playing the adventure Hangmen, Worms of Frostheart. This story follows a group of misfits facing sentient calamities threatening to destroy the world, led by a Genasi army called the Rebirth Bastion. Most of the monsters I use are created by Ohai Mark. You can support his Patreon, although everything he makes is free. The music in our games is curated by D&D Breakfast Club on YouTube, with credit to each respective artist. I'm joined here today by Mega.
Hello, I am Mega, and I play Eddie, the Autoboy Triton Bastard class. I also play the mature content that the intro warns you about every time.
As well as Nita.
Meowdy, Nita here. I play Aluya Oblak, the human cleric sorcerer.
As well as Moomin.
Hello, I play Seer, the fire genasi artificer alchemist who is always burning up the place.
And finally, Tyler.
Hello, one and all. I am Tyler, and I play Gumo, our undead bard who's also may or may not be an icy werewolf who's also undead. Yay!
Who can tell me what happened during our year-long day, Nita?
Does that give me 12 d10?
Does not. What happened
I
last
was not
session?
prepared for this. I thought we were doing a one shot.
Yeah, I know. Well, shit changes.
Same.
Oh, yes, the party. Okay. So, after the situation between the battle of the Yetis with the group and the shaman woman and her Genasi companion, Aluya tries to discuss the situation with Aurora, and she tried to do so in hushed whispers about the hag they encountered with Gumo and Gumo's deal with said hag.
Mm-hmm. And how did that play out?
It played out well. Clearly it was Gumo's idea all the way.
Mm-hmm.
For sure.
Uh-huh.
Choices were made.
Sounds about right.
Eddie also talks with Lisa? No.
Lisal. Mm-hmm.
About the Yetis and how they are typically not violent. And I think they're like, not guardians, but like the frost giants look to them or something like that.
Guardians are a good enough word. It's
okay.
Yeah, that's a good enough term.
Lisal wishes to have a feast for us. and offers lodging back at the fort. But not before. Gumo, I guess, overhears a conversation between Seer and Malia and tries to talk to Eddie. Eddie's trying to connect the dots, and he's a clever boy. So later on, he gathers us together to really get all the information and to make sure nobody's lying to him. I think at the end of it all, we all kind of come to an agreement and go back to our rooms. And as Gumo's kind of in his weird undead sleep sentry mode, he is attacked by the hag and her werewolf pet. They were trying to drag him away. And I think before anything could happen, they scurried off. But Gumo was heavily damaged.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And we ended off the session with the party being in Gumo's room, looking at the exposed window, and Gumo in his werewolf state. And again, I believe this is the first time we've seen this, or at least to this extent. Because as players, we knew that he was afflicted with lycanthropy. But this is the first time the players see it in its full glory. So, that being said, Gumo, let's get back onto the scene here.
Whoa.
Fine, you can have your fucking 4010.
Yes!
Fuck yeah. Yeah!
I live for this shit.
Live for the shit.
This is
I
where it's
do.
fucked.
Very much so.
Okay. Right. So, let's set the scene one more time. There is a weirdly warm air that buffets the room. Because keep in mind, seasons have changed. As the party is standing in the middle of the night, the moon shining onto broken glass, glistening, sparkling. We see the party, a large werewolf growling at a lost prey. And I need to ask everybody, what do you all do? You have a werewolf before you. You know that there are, air quotes, allies nearby as well, frost giants that would have heard this affair. What are your actions? Let's go down the list here. Eddie, what takes precedence in your mind?
All right, we really need to address the isanthrope situation.
Isanthrope in the room.
And the isanthrope in the room.
Can it talk or does it like grunt? Does it go woof?
Do they want to just play fetch?
I have no spells that can help me hide him right now. I don't even have spell slots that I could do this with.
Let me see what I got. I gotta reopen everything because, again, I was thinking one shot, so I was like prepared.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, does he look like he's about to attack people? I guess.
Oh no, Gumo.
Not at
do
the
you?
moment.
Okay.
You like still talk? No,
At
I
the
guess you
moment-
did talk.
Mhm.
At the moment, he's just staring you all down from where he was standing. But eventually, after about a solid minute of staring you all down, he begins to shrink. The fur starts to fade away. The bone starts to be covered by skin again. And as much as possible, Gumo returns to normal. Although, I will say, Eddie, as he's receding, he looks to you and he goes,
Our alliance only exists because I know you will bring me to make more art. Thank you for protecting my soul.
and then he completely fades into the background as Gumo turns back to normal.
You know I connect myself with a bunch of people, but it's this is beginning more expansive than I originally thought would happen.
So, is it a common occurrence or no?
Who are you asking that to?
Anyone in the room?
I'm pretty sure we've been attacked in the night once before, though I do think that this is the first time one of us has transformed into some sort of creature, I guess.
I mean, fair.
I don't think it will be super common. Hopefully.
So I guess that probably happened around when we fought those creatures. Zeka looks at Invisible Watch earlier today.
Is that really earlier the same day? No, it can't be. Yeah, no, it's been multiple days.
No.
No, the Ice and Throat fight was practically at
morning.
the beginning of this day.
Yep.
What the fuck?
Hey, don't fucking blame me, Mr. Windwalk. All right? Shit is supposed to pass. You're the one who casted a spell, fucking going all over the place. This is the shit that happens. I don't want to hear
It
shit.
is the 1,000-hour day. God.
Fuck.
God, I can't believe you don't let time pass, Gray.
I am actually going to bitch slap you so fucking hard.
Ah, it's a shame you don't know where I am then, huh?
We like to have fun around here, I think.
Man, Gray, you were on a roll this week. So many awful things you've done.
Dude, I got like a
Uh,
2-player kill count right now. Don't fucking test me for 3. Anyways.
in all seriousness, back to the situation. What time even is it right now? That's a sincere question, because we kind of had an appointment, or at least a number of us were intending to make an appointment.
Midnight, right? Was it midnight?
At midnight, yeah, but you know, Eddie's trying to get a sense of what time it is right now.
You'd say it's getting close. Perhaps you're an hour and a half from midnight.
Fuck.
Mm-hmm. Well, you guys can just say time passes. But I'm curious how
I mean,
the
I guess
party...
if people need to, we could just take a short rest together, I guess. I don't
Go
know
ahead.
why that was suddenly capitalized in the closed captions, but
That sounds like you might be doing a fourth wall break.
Okay. So is it safe to say that you guys are taking a short rest altogether now?
Yeah.
Okay.
in
Just
case
wanted to
people
make
need it, which at least one
yeah,
person probably does.
yeah. I just wanted to
Hmm.
make sure that this was as much as you guys wanted to tackle with Gumo's issue. If that's the case, everybody take a short rest. During that time, naturally, within like 3 to 4 minutes, you hear thunderous stomping outside, or at least down the hallway. And you're hearing like doors open, like slam open, checking about. It appears again the ruckus from earlier has caused a stir with the frost giants, and eventually, one such patrolman comes into the room, sees the wreckage, and demands, "What has happened here?"
A hag.
Hag. Around the room. And this time he's
She
fondling the handle of his battle axe, looking around the room.
she was living, it seems, somewhere in the fort.
Impossible.
Decided to try and kill me.
See him grunt, and he's surveying the room, then looks towards all of you. What is the full story here?
I'm sorry, who's this? Who's this?
It's a frost
guard
giant.
or
Yeah, a
okay.
patrolman. You guys made a thunderous blast, so the patrolmen have been investigating the fortress. This is the first one to find you. Fairly good response time, just a few minutes, but then again, in combat, it'd be 100 years. So, how much do you tell him? Because again, you gave piecemeal information. Haig was here. I got attacked.
Well, I also told him the hag was living in the fort.
Yeah, and he said impossible. That one I needed a persuasion check over.
Okay, I'll give it to you.
Disadvantage, because you haven't elaborated on the situation. Are you going to explain how a Haig has been living here?
I mean, do I really even understand how she was living here underneath all of their guards besides magic?
There's no magic involved, dude. It's just a curtain of giraffe pelts. That's the linchpin, is telling this group, these people, that they can't see a certain pattern, which is sacrilege to the Centaur tribesmen. Again, revealing that sacred truth. It's up to you if you want to say it.
I figure it wouldn't take much of an insight check to tell that the others might be a little mad at me for that one.
Might disturb some things, especially some plans if you guys want to raise an army.
Yeah, so I can do that at disadvantage. I've got
Yeah,
some
persuasion with
expertise
disadvantage.
in it.
Okay.
I've got a plus 13, dude.
Let's see it.
Told you, 29.
Okay. It was because of the die. I thought it said something other than 16. Alright. So with a 29, they give a slow nod. It is feasible, unlikely, but it is feasible that one of the small folk could be slithering around like a rat within the fortress. And he looks towards a broken window. What's happened here?
She had a companion, some kind of werewolf, isanthrope thing.
And
They
he
escaped by
pulls out
breaking
his
out the
battle
window.
axe. A wolf was here. Where?
In the room. I can't tell whether they teleported in or they came under the guise of invisibility, but they came in, they attacked me, one of them transformed, and then they leaped out the window there.
Give me an investigation check. Anybody who's
Oh,
interested.
okay.
The
Okay, yeah, no, I
frost
only got
giant
half
peeks
proficiency in
out.
that shit.
The frost giant peeks out like out the window. Its white beard like buffeting from the wind, and it's just looking around at the walls outside.
One of y'all's gonna have to do that. I only got a +2.
Whoever wants to roll.
Give me a moment.
1.
I wait for a long rest eventually. I got a 2.
Okay, you know what? I'll also give it a shot.
Oh,
Fuck it.
was it? You weren't influenced by the roll, huh? Good.
No.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
17.
17.
Anyone else want to pitch in here?
Nar, I'm just writing my notes.
Understood.
Uh,
Seems the same.
I mean, I may as well. Come on.
Yeah. This
Sorry, the folders were.
Yep, I got you. The frost giant again is looking around. I'll at least go over Tyler's check, and if Eddie rolls higher, I might provide more. Wow. So
That
natural
one.
1
Oh, wait,
for
that was
me.
perception. No, it's investigation.
Oh, was it investigation or perception?
Investigation.
It was
Oh.
investigation. But
Uh.
regardless, you rolled a natural 1. Like, even if it was a different modifier, still a failure. Frost Giant looks outside. And what you notice, Tyler, along with him, is you do see like scratch marks, like on the stone itself, as if something was climbing through the grooves of the stone upward. And you see that they squint their eyes. And then turns around, looks at all of you. I'm sorry to say, but I request you all stay together. And preferably not in this room. Gives you a nod. Our men will take care of this. Have a good night. And it stomps out. Doof, 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 doof.
A very calming voice. How great.
I do ASMR.
I haven't met an ASMR before.
That's pretty good. Inspiration for the joke. That was fucking good. That was good fun. Time will pass forward. I'm not gonna really split the hairs here, but we at least needed to deal with what happened in that room. It appears they shot out the window and started climbing up the structure. It appears the frost giants are going to be not only increasing their patrol but actively investigating the incident. It appears you guys don't need to participate unless you guys want to, and you guys could see what the frost giants turn up. But unless you guys have anything to do or say or scene in mind, an hour and a half will pass. Is there anything you want to interrupt me for? Anything that you guys have in mind?
I mean, I guess besides the short rest thing, probably a pretty important question to ask. So, should we we should probably find a way to undo the curse thing, right? That's probably not
Most
something that
definitely.
should stick.
Most definitely, most
Indeed.
definitely.
Um,
Don't even play with that
probably,
game.
maybe. I don't know. Could be helpful.
Problem is, would it kill you, or would it just make you normal?
I don't know.
Great.
Yes.
No, I just said great.
Oh, I thought you said gray.
It's like
Same.
gray.
Yeah, I was like, yes.
I'm
Um,
from a state where you don't say your T's. I'm so sorry.
well, I also don't enunciate it either. I always drop the last consonant in anything I say. Time passes, moves forward. Eventually, you guys get a knock on your door, and again, are you all in a room together, or just pairs in two separate rooms? Like, what am I looking at here?
I mean, if it's a short rest, like, I don't see why we'd separate.
Okay.
Okay.
As a DM, I always love it when the party separates, but that's just me. Um,
No.
there's a knock on the door here, and as they knock, who opens the door? What's the first face I see?
I'll open the door.
Okay, you open. You open the door and you see a decrepit woman again, like long white hair and a wolf pelt. To emphasize that for Gumo. Um, yeah, and a wolf pelt clothes, I should say. Um, it is Lisol, and she gives you a nod and just says, "I hope you all slept well. I heard you had an incident." And again, looking towards Gumo. "I do apologize that something happened under our care."
He shrugs. One of his arms slips out of place. You hear the pop of the joint. He pushes it back in.
Mm. Rest assured, we are trying our best to look for the culprits as we speak. Now,
At least it wasn't an attempted assassination on his birthday.
those are the
Wait,
worst
is it your
kind.
It is
birthday?
my birthday.
Guma, roll me a D100. I'm honestly curious. It's not your
Got you
birthday.
43.
No, it's not your
Damn.
birthday. It is a very low chance, but if you rolled like 5 and under, I would have totally said it was your goddamn birthday.
Hmm.
It is the worst kind. I know we jest. But I do hope all fares well with you. This is not something that should have occurred within our doors, within our keep. And she gives you. And she would beckon you all. She would beckon you all forward.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I hope you've made up your mind of what you would like with your power. Squinting her eyes. Where is the tree man?
Off being petulant.
You guys would know that he is in the courtyard. Again, it's one of those situations of whether or not you even deem it fit to mention it.
Yeah, he's taking root in the courtyard.
And you said he was the one to put in his power, correct?
Yes, the previous 2 times we were able to interact with an obelisk, he was the one to put the energy into it.
And you see her again, gaze flicker with doubt.
Was not wise of you. Is
It
meant
was
to be
less of a
separated.
decision and more something that happened.
That is unfortunate, but so long as he has good intentions in his heart, everything should be fine.
He does not.
Excuse me?
I have not known him long. He does not seem to have good intentions.
Then I caution taking this power. There is a reason why you must activate 3 obelisks to separate the power, to ensure that the majority rule is what is necessary to dictate said power, when all the power is in one hand. Evil things can happen.
I'm looking around at the party.
Are you certain you want to go through with this process with that in mind?
I suppose, is it more a matter of will or a matter of heart?
One more time.
Would you consider it to be a matter of will or a matter of heart?
I say the heart purely because of how easy power grabs. This is unadulterated power. Should the wrong person command it, evil things could happen. But,
And again, looking at all of you.
you have only activated 2. And from what I recall, it is only of the 3rd circle. I don't see much danger with interacting with the 6th circle of power. Although, if you activated 1 more, I would be hesitant. Could change the world.
Well then, I would have another question.
Please, dearie, go ahead.
What if it were to say, because as you said, it's a matter of the heart, but what if there was an inherent connection between the person in question and another involved individual, especially if they also offered power into the obelisk, albeit, as you warned, perhaps not a 3rd time in the 3rd circle.
If that were the case, it would be like a ebbing wave. It is a stronger force that pushes forward. Should 2 connected individuals such as that interact and harness the power, one may be able to overtake the other.
And I know I'm breaking up the scene here, but I believe I'm making myself clear. I want to make absolute certain everyone on the table is on the same page. How these obelisks work is usually one person interacts with each obelisk as to have a vote on what is the appropriate way to use the power harnessed. Unfortunately, Mavet, of all people, has a fucking majority of the vote. So regardless of what you guys do, he dictates what happens. But again, what Eddie is pitching here, could overturn that. And what she is suggesting is if you overexert your influence on him, potentially through a roll, could overturn what he has in mind, is what she's getting at. It's a gamble.
Aren't all things?
It's, I guess maybe like Eddie will put it out there. It's like, Mavet and I, we have an inherent connection due to the fact that I was able to save him from the grips of death. We're connected by the same power, meaning that in many ways his power comes from the same source as mine.
That sounds as if that is the only insurance you have if he goes astray.
And I
And
would think,
We could
Gumo
perhaps we could
first, then
try
Eddie.
and
But
cast a chaos on him as well.
I think the general understanding that I'm getting is that, as you said, it's a question of heart, not a question of will. Because if I command Mavet to do something, he will do it. But if it's a matter of heart, no matter what I command him to do, if it is against his true heart wishes, then the result would be the same.
So, that begs the question. Would you like to move forward here?
My concern is that if we leave it as things are, if someone else were to discover that the power is there, and we're still has any inkling of what Mavet might want, they could twist it into their own desires. I think it might be important to use the power that exists now before someone else tries to take advantage of it themselves.
she gives you a sagely nod.
Oh, then. Who will have the final vote?
Looks around the room. It's Gumo, Aluya, Seer.
Do all of you agree with this assessment?
I see nothing to disagree with. I'm simply here.
Aluya.
I won't lie, it is hesitant at the moment, but I believe in Eddie more than anything, so I'm in.
Gives a nod. Looks towards Seer.
Only because Eddie, you know, most of the time it would be disagreeing of things and risk, but we'll make it work.
So then, if our desire... Pause for a moment. I do believe that someone is missing. as part of
Nods.
this discussion.
Do you wish to inform him?
I mean, yes, he is missing too, but unless I missed a detail, is the name escapes me in this moment, but
Pamela?
the paint genasi.
Oh, the paint genasi. Shit.
Victorian.
Oh,
Victorian.
he said paint genasi.
Pink genasi. Oh, pink.
No, paint.
Oh.
Paint.
Yeah, paint. I was like, there's a fucking elf. He's just pink.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah. She will mention to you.
Or it's the god gifted. I have her at the ritual site as we speak. Once we arrive there, you may speak with her. But may I ask? She was not with your travels. She did not activate any of these obelisks. What weight does her words have?
Well, I stated as much before. If we were going to use this power for anything, I believe it would be to help others. In this case, if all the genasi that she was with had been frozen over by the tower, I think that might be the best use for it, wouldn't it?
Gives you a warm smile.
I would agree. So, let us go.
And you'll turn to the side and begin to lead all of you. Unless you guys say otherwise, you see Elisal speaking with a frost giant, and it appears that she is requesting that Mavet convene with you guys at this site. Before you guys travel far, you get to that section I've mentioned before, behind the Grand Hall, up the staircase by the garden, right next to that long curtain of giraffe print. And it is at this point where I will allow the party to make an investigation check. And keep in mind, this is probably one of the most important checks I'm going to have you guys make.
No pressure.
Yep, no pressure.
Everybody should roll.
Whoever rolled a 19, bless you.
Bless you.
Me. Thank you for the blessing. I wish it was the spell.
Good job.
Well, actually, what you would have wanted is the guidance.
Yeah.
I mean, I
Yeah.
could. do
Most
guidance, but
confused
it's
two
not like
spells
what
in the
comes with
game.
guidance.
I don't care.
I
Great.
do. All right.
I can't
That was one
hear
roll.
you over my 19 gray.
I gave you over my 19 adjusted 21.
I will roll, but that's not my cup of tea. So
It doesn't hurt. Siri, you joining in on this?
All right, let's do it.
Do it.
I'm gonna roll a 1 again. Here we
See?
go.
I'll at least give her a guidance.
Yeah, that's a good one.
I don't have much help for my roll.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Sierra. If you would like the guidance, I will give it to you, but you know what comes with it.
Yeah, well, she got touched by Eddie. Add D4 to that roll, please. Okay,
Wow.
15.
I got a
Okay.
1 somewhere. I got a
Okay.
19.
Weirdly enough, it's Gumo. Gumo, you noticed something that you didn't notice before when you were exploring this room. Perhaps it was a garden, perhaps it was the curtain that threw you off. But it's the stonework. The stonework in the fortress is all like pale gray stone. But there's one in particular. I shouldn't say cocked. I believe that's the right term, but surrounded by mud. This one piece of stone tile, and it's pure black. And it's right before the garden itself.
All right, dearies. We're going to have to travel for a little bit, but we should make it in due time.
Hold on a moment.
Yes.
What's with that stone?
What stone?
Looking around.
He's gonna point it out to her.
Hmm.
His eyes haven't left it.
I'm gonna do a check with Lisol here.
Unfortunately, the stone is at a 270-degree angle from his perspective to Lisa. Also, his head is just
All
really
sorts
out
of
of
fucked
place.
His head's like hanging on by a thread upside down.
I'll just do a basic wisdom check with her. Easy in mind. Oh, natural 20. Jesus
Natural
fucking Christ.
20, oh my
You lucky
God.
bastards.
I am
Fucking
so
Christ.
wise.
They are.
Holy
oh,
shit.
God.
I am the wisest old person.
So, let me tell you.
I am wisdom incarnate.
Let me tell you. The DC was 20 for her. And again, she succeeded by 5. So I'm going to give you guys a little bit more information than just what I originally intended here. She will just scrunch her brow for a second and look around.
That's not right. The masonry here, it never used any obsidian or any dark stones like that.
And she takes a closer look, looks around.
Don't see signs of damage either.
And cupping her chin as she was on the ground.
Strange. Yes, this would be the place.
Looking around.
This was where the obelisk was.
What do you guys do with that information?
Are you
Well, I have
saying-
no way. I have no way to regain spell slots.
Are
Eddie?
you saying that it's been moved?
I'm not quite sure.
Or maybe
It's-
simply covered any waves to the area around them.
See, those stones, they're enchanted. There shouldn't be a way to interact with them. They're heavy. Not even one of our giants could carry it. Yet, here it is. Doesn't even look damaged. I assume it's the base.
And again, raising an eyebrow, feeling her hand against it. Again, surrounded by mud.
I suppose I can try to confirm it by trying to pass low-level magic into it.
Okay. What spell slot?
So Eddie makes a consideration, and since he has at least one idea of what they could do for people that have been frozen over,
Mm-hmm.
he would only put in a level 2.
Okay. You put in the
So
spell
basically
slot.
just shy of
Oh,
the
no.
disastrous circle.
Yeah. All right. So you put in level 2, Eddie. As you do so, there is a glow, and hieroglyphics begin to dance upon the top of the stone. And as you make a connection with it, it's almost like you're becoming a part of a system. It's a very familiar feeling to you're a mindfuck connection. So imagine, if you will, you're kneeling, you put your hand on it, and as you do so, your spell travels like roots, digging deeper and deeper into the stone until you see the whole thing. Eddie, obelisk was never damaged, was never moved. There's a smile across your face as you realize it's right here, just sunken into the ground. And as the roots dig deep into it, you see the full obelisk that has been sunken into the ground. And at this point, we're going to go over a history lesson.
Hold on,
No.
guys. Gotta just make sure you get your notebooks out. I guess we're gonna be tested on it later.
Yeah, I'm not gonna type it. I can never keep up when you're telling us all that.
That's fine. Again, that's why we record these things. Okay. Let's change the scene here. And let me double check to make sure I have the right imagery here. Okay. This one reads, The Reign of the Archkings. And this is referred to as the Third Era. Let's change the music.
Starts playing heavy metal.
Yeah. Dun-dun-dun! Dun-dun-dun! All right.
Mr. Sandman, bring me your dream.
Okay. So, it shows a name written in a language. Well, not in language. It was written in language, and then it's followed by imagery. Through powering your magic through it, Eddie, you're able to decipher the words naturally. It says the reign of the Archkings. And there is a fair amount of imagery of figures, humanoid figures wearing crowns. You see as the endlings drew closer to their final moments, there is visuals of their bodies, their decay, leaving a scent of death that emanates from their remains. And you see in the distance a very small figure just smelling that scent and coming closer and closer. It's a figure, a ball with a large maw, a mouth. This ancient abomination is drawn closer to the power, the meat of these fleshlands. You see its gaze splitting into countless eyes that become the sun and the moon, and they peer through planar portals, peering into these fleshlands, your world. Now, we see the Dragon Kings from the Second Era appearing. They fly into the sky against this giant creature. It's been given the title Star Eater. While they leave their thrones empty, we see humanoid men seizing these arch thrones and becoming arch kings. They shape the fleshlands in their own image. Each arch king took a following throne. For Giuliano, the humans claimed the throne of the infernal tyrant. And under Giuliano, the land became a realm of ambition, innovation, ruling through cunning and commerce. For Lacus, you see that it is split between two, the Sea Elves and the Tritons. They take the Abyssal Monarch's throne, ruling both the Ink Sea and the Titan Sea. Their realm is a domain of endless tides and drowned cities, governed by the unity of the sea and storms. For Dantes, you see the elves, guardians of the ancient forests, ascended to the Warden of the Wild's throne. Their verdant realm thrives under Adantis, where nature itself bends to their will. Ispicast, the Goliaths, stewards of endurance, claim the Keeper of Shadow's throne. Their domain is a land of towering spires and shadowy cliffs, where darkness is a weapon as powerful as strength. Towards Thubaran, the Yanti sees the radiant despot's throne, crafting a desert realm where light is weaponized. Their domain thrives on serpentine control and sun-racked ambition. Bindle, very strange one. The dwarves, underground, took the Dream Master's throne, where reality and illusion blend seamlessly. Their dominion is a realm of forgotten knowledge and crafted wonders, where dreams are built from stone and steel. Towards Ergelmir, the giants claim the Mountain Conqueror's throne, carving mighty fortresses from peaks. Their domain remains a testament to the last legacy of the Titans. Strength and ancestral power prevail. And finally, we have Demenha. The Fae and Lesser Beast races ascended to the Tempest Sovereign's throne. Their floating miniature world, known as Demenha, lies above a rift between continents and oceans, shaped by the perpetual storms and untamed magic. Now, this is a fair amount of information, but to tie it all together, again, these names, these places, it all comes together in this one moment, where each one of these thrones by these arch kings are etched. You see each arch king etching the axiomata into their thrones, these immutable laws that alter the very fabric of nature, physics, magic. These laws shape the realms where reality bends. For Giuliano, originally, Giuliano dictated the flow of ambition, fate, creating kingdoms of endless competition. Lacus commanded the tides and depths, intertwining the sea with divine mastery. Adantis gave life to the forest, forcing paths between life and death in their realms. Ispicas enforced endurance, withstanding erosion and decay in the harshest conditions. Thubaran enforced harsh light of the sun, blinding all those who sought sanctuary from the desert sands. Bindle wore reality with dreams, merging the subconscious with the material plane. Ergelmir preserved the mountainous realm steeped in primordial might and godlike strength, and Demenha stabilized the tempest, where storms are woven into the very essence of their world. Each of these arcane kings forbade the return of the dragons to their thrones, believing that such a return would hasten the descent of the Star Eater. Their refusal to yield ensured that the survival of the Fleshlands though at the cost of fractured unity and distrust between these beings. And that is where the story would end, but it lingers on the dwarven people in Findle. However, marked in this period was the fall of the dwarves, and it marked a true turning point. You see that the king's visage ripples into something else. You see a changeling mimicking the king's form, sitting upon Findle's throne. Dwarves in Findle are deceived by this race. This trickster king seized the throne, claiming dominion over dreams and reality. Unbound by the physical realm, this trickster king carved a new rule into the throne, that each throne would be hidden within their world, Ishaya, the world of changelings, placed beyond sight and understanding. Through this betrayal, planar travel ceased to function. The gods could no longer bestow miracles, and mortals were left without divine guidance. The Star Eater, now unable to perceive the world it once sought to consume, becomes dormant, a restless entity. The trickster king's manipulation has left a legacy of isolation, one where the cultures of the Fleshlands view changelings with suspicion and hatred. Trust is scarce, and alliances are fragile. They're born from the mistrust sown by this trickster's king's betrayal, and thus the world remains fractured, its destiny uncertain. And again, there's a whole assortment of images, but that's what it lands on, is brief histories of each one of these thrones, of each race claiming a throne for their own, betraying the dragons, and the dwarves losing their power. It's why even during this campaign, whenever I mention Findle, I always say they have no authority and they're encroaching on Adontis to claim their lands. Jesus Christ. Give me a second to drink some water.
I just can't believe we just started playing Civilization.
That's a good one. It's a real good one.
Guys, I'm losing my lands to the dwarves. Can somebody send reinforcements?
It's like I could send my horny elves, but only if you...
Look, I'll give you a trade agreement, okay? It'll really boost your economy. I'm doing really great on my cultural victory.
Actually, though, it's a really bad sign if all the elves are horny, because then a disaster is going to be happening soon.
Oh my god. Oh yeah, I've heard that that does with the Create Your Own God DLC, where if you do certain things, you can spawn gods. I heard the horny one's a really bad one to spawn though.
You done with your bit?
No.
Okay. Again, there's a lot of information, a lot of images that you saw, but Eddie, that you've added onto this reservoir of power. But again, like I mentioned before, Mavet has a majority. If he wants to do something different, you would have to fight against him. But
Fight.
yes. Fight. Okay, I thought you said wait.
Murder.
But I will say, Eddie, that doing like adding to your power actually does give you more of an influence than it did before. At first, it was more of a long shot in dark, now you feel more confident that perhaps if Mavet doesn't align with the party's intentions here, that you could have more sway.
So, are you all ready?
Well, I guess as ready as we can be given the situation.
Gives a nod. And the party begins to travel. You eventually come across like a Stonehenges in this wasteland tundra. Well, not tundra. Wilting green grass that is beginning to bloom, and flowers that have yet to blossom. You see, as you enter these 10 stones forming a circle that you all gather around. She begins to channel this magic. The stars themselves, the light that is pouring into the air, because again, I skipped a step with last obelisk, but the same thing happens. An eruption of light goes directly into the sky itself, and one beam of light goes towards the Frost Tower, or the Frost Spire. That being said, like as the power is being drawn from all three obelisks, they curve in the sky and dive to your location.
Laser strike.
All right. Now, if you guys want to discuss amongst yourselves, the spell will not be cast right now. You guys will just have this pocket of power that you can cast at any time. And again, this is going to be a little bit unusual. The duration of the spell will be the same, but how we're going to do things differently is as this is a harness power that the group can interact with, no individual person will be per se casting the spell. So that's to say, if you use this in combat, this would be the equivalent of having your own like free action for casting that can happen at any time. Obviously, if it has a long duration, 10 minutes, that's a different story. But the point being is no one will have to worry about being in charge of casting the spell. That said, when this is cast, the spell in question will be determined by the majority, Mavet, and if somebody wants to overturn it, a roll will be made to defy that choice. Mm-hmm. But you guys have an option of any eighth level spell to utilize. That said, I would like to at least like whatever spell you guys would like to cast, would like to do. I would like to reserve it until Ruzen is present to make his will known. So for now, you guys have that pocket of power.
There are many different pockets of power. Now we have a new one.
All right, baby.
So just to be clear, everybody, it's like make sure that we have at least, depending on the. I guess maybe the question would be, Gray, would contesting be more of a saving throw or an ability check?
I feel like it should be a saving throw against Mavet's DC. That seems appropriate. At least the way that I'm seeing it in my head. is that you're actively making an effort, and he is resisting the pull, the change that you're trying to cause.
Okay, so he is resisting somebody else's, or we are
Yes.
resisting him?
He is resisting somebody's pull. Like, say for example, if he determines that he wants to cast a spell and somebody's like, nope, you're actively making an effort to change his mind, to change the spell that he is casting. So how I'm envisioning this is he is resisting the effect you're causing, so he needs to make the saving throw.
So maybe a charisma save, since it is a force of personality more than anything else.
That sounds appropriate. But yes.
So just to be clear, guys, keep all your silvery barbs ready.
Yep.
Anything
I
that you
wouldn't
can.
have
Genius.
spray.
Give me
Um,
4 hours, and I will have as many silvery barbs as we will need.
I don't know
Yeah.
if we're going to be able to take a long rest, but once I take a long rest, I will get an inspiration. Can I give my inspiration to Eddie before that happens and then get my inspiration after a long rest?
Oh, you're asking for a lot. That's
One thing.
But
That's
I
a
guess
stretch.
it's more up to Gray, just because like the base rules for heroic inspiration is that you can give it to somebody if you already have it, but since Gray allows us to stockpile, it's just that the extras are just d6s.
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't get me wrong, yeah, right now I have like a d20 and 2 d6s just hanging out there. It's like,
Oh, yeah.
so you don't need to give me anything.
Yeah, it's just that it's going to go to waste anyway. Oh, wait, I understand now.
Yeah,
Once
it goes to your
turns into
d6s. Yeah.
Okay, understood now. It clicked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The
So
only
you'll
time
just
I'm
have-
the only time I'm gonna be, not honoring that rule is during downtime for obvious reasons. I can get out of whack.
Yep.
But yeah, during adventuring days, like you can stockpile d6s if you have a way to accrue heroic inspiration. If I don't already give it to you.
Got it.
Damn it, I don't have any spells to incapacitate him.
Well, I mean, incapacitation doesn't force you to fail all your saving throws.
I thought it forced problems with mental saving throws.
Strength
No.
and dex.
No,
That's what you're
not
thinking
that
of,
one.
and
No, not
that's
even strength and dex,
unconscious.
That's unconscious.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna have to make him unconscious.
You're gonna have to knock him out. Even then, like, you
Wait,
can
no,
still
might just have to kill
still
him.
pass. Just
Kill
might
him,
have
bring
to
him back.
kill him.
For what it's
mean-
Hey,
worth,
I could bring him
guys,
back.
We're actually
what it's worth,
having this
guys.
conversation.
Right in front of Lysol, and she's having like a horrified expression, like etched on her face, like, what the fuck?
I can bring him back. I don't see the problem with it.
Look,
Oh
he's
my
new.
God.
We're still like training him.
We're still training him.
He's a
Not
new
potty trained.
employee.
He's not potty trained yet. I'm still teaching him to bring him outside.
He's not body trained.
Most of the time,
Not
he's not potty
body
trained with his
trained.
mouth. With all the things he says.
What the fuck?
All right.
Essentially, he
Regardless.
just starts fights. Well, let's keep going.
Yeah.
All that bullshit aside.
Yeah.
Eddie, I guess looking at the song,
Mhm.
and because now like yeah, you said she was at the ritual site, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And so is Shade. She is along with the group. She watched the procession and is equally horrified by this casual talk of murder. But I would even go so far as Shade would actually chime in here, praising Lasal, just saying,
I have never seen something so spectacular before. All the lights, they're fantastic. And the power,
Looking at the group.
you can feel it.
Well, you don't have to decide now, Shane, but you can ultimately do what you want, go where you need to, but consider it an invite if you would like to come along on restoring the Genasi who have been frozen over.
Nods. I would love nothing more. I want to see Quagmire. I want to see him fall.
Eddie blinks on that for a moment. It's above table. Did I just miss like a character moment like the last several hours?
Did I miss a character moment?
Hmm.
But in all
Yeah.
seriousness, so I guess you've given our conversation earlier some thought.
Nods.
I will not lie. I still do not align with your perception of us in this rebirth bastion. But I can confidently tell you, he is evil. And he needs to be put down. It's people like him that would ruin our world.
And in that sense, we are aligned.
Nods. And we'll say like a blush is beginning to apply to her cheeks. Imagine her swirling with watercolor, and you're starting to see more pink and red hues around her face in excitement.
Well, I guess really, aside from I hesitate to call it the Tower of Quagmire, but it kind of is.
Giggity, 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 giggity. All right, all right, all right.
There is still the matter of the giant flaming worm.
Excuse me?
Oh, yes, that.
Well, less of a worm and more of a shark.
Excuse
But the same concept.
me?
So, without going too much into the details, we discovered that there is a blade that is been moving about underground, not quite in this area, but the direction we just came from earlier today. And it seems that if left unchecked, it might grow too big and too powerful and cause a lot of problems for the different groups living in this tundra.
Okay.
I won't lie, dearie. That does not sound like a small problem. Especially with
does not.
all these events occurring simultaneously.
Which is why we were hoping to possibly take care of it before it does get too big to manage. The question really is finding it or getting it to come to us and then taking it out while we still can.
There is one thing I know about this creature. Is that they're fond of horses.
But again, serious note, she will say,
Dears, you're doing so much by yourself. Seem as if you could use some help, or anything that our tribe can do for you.
clan, I should say. Tribe is for the horses. Clan is for the giants.
Well, I suppose that if you possibly had some means of appropriately persuading them, perhaps the giants might be interested in going on a hunt.
Oh, what type of hunt, dearie?
Well, for the very same creature that we spoke of.
Nods.
It seems like it's already a challenge as much as it is. I'm certain that the one who slayed it would be able to gain much glory, wouldn't you think?
I will speak with Merkva, see who he's willing to spare. Is that all you have in mind?
Squint's eyes.
If there is going to be a future for an alliance against outside forces, then at some point, perhaps soon, the clan may need to send delegation to the other, as they would call it, the small folk.
Now that is a tall order. I can't guarantee anything, but Merkva is a mama's boy. I'm sure he's willing to lend an ear. It will be up to all of you to convince him from there.
But for now, it's as we said, we should do our best to take care of the more identifiable and immediate threat. And hopefully from there, we'll be able to bolster the defenses of the tundra so that in our absence, as we move on to other parts of the world, they'll be able to take care of themselves.
Nods.
That we do agree. My,
Looking at all of you.
you look like you haven't slept in years. Specifically 1 year.
Yeah, that one's
I-
falling apart. Gestures at Gumo.
I think
Literally, you watch as like one of his hands falls off. He puts it back on.
I think
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say it's like I can bandage that on.
His other arm falls off. Oh, damn it.
I think you should all take a long rest finally.
See, that one was capitalized too.
Really is the fourth wall break.
Well, if they break the fourth wall, it's not gonna fix your issues of your own body breaking.
Damn.
Ugh.
We're gonna have to fix you first before I can sleep. Oh, I need sleep. Alright. Alright. How do I fix a corpse?
Yeah, you're really method acting here. You actually sound tired.
It's, I think a rest might allow me to keep myself held together better.
Okay. You all take a long rest. We're back at the fort. It's a new day. You may finally click that fucking long rest button.
Oh my goodness gracious.
I didn't even wait for you to say that we could. I just did it.
Oh wow.
Man, it would have really sucked if there was another random combat in the middle of the night.
Yep.
Too bad for Gray. I would have had everything back.
All right.
Especially because I only need half the time compared to the rest of you.
It's a new day. The power that you all harnessed remains intact. But again, it hasn't happened yet, but I will note that looking outside, the beams of light going towards the ice spire are beginning to waver or dim slightly. No mechanical effect yet, just mentioning that over time, these obelisks will lose their power. So, what is the order of operations for today? You guys all take a long rest. You know that there's still a boulet, wherever the fuck you want to pronounce it. There's still the issue with 3 warring factions that don't like each other. And finally, there's the ice spire covered with ice statues. So, what y'all gonna do?
Spire first, politics later.
Wait, say that again?
Spire first, politics later.
You can go to the spire.
Well, if we want to go quickly, we'll have to use the same method we did before.
I can do that.
Okay.
It is the best efficient way to make things happen.
Yep. DM's favorite
It's just
spell.
a shame
In a
that I
couple
won't get to
sessions
use
anyway.
one of my favorite spells when in
Yep.
prison.
All right. You guys do wind walk. Where are you traveling?
I'll spend my spell slot.
Better. Shit ain't free.
Oh, look, I gave it back.
Mm.
No, yep.
You don't
yeah,
need
I
spells.
cast it. What the fuck do you mean I don't need spells? I'm a bard!
Spells are for bitches.
They are.
Now
Would you
it's
look
easy
at
when I
that?
pick which
Man.
spell.
Would you look at that? Seeing a bitch right now.
Oh, actually, that reminds me. I
Yes,
keep
sir.
forgetting to ask Gumo. What do you have equipped right now?
So,
Or sorry, I should be more
I
specific.
currently have-
You're attuned to.
I am attuned to Sunblade, Winged
Some of my
Boots, and
spells.
Ruby of the War Mage.
I'm assuming that the Ruby of the War Mage is attached to.
My Sunblade, yes.
Are you absolutely certain that you don't want a Staff of Defense?
I'll trade the boots out for it.
Because if anybody in this party, based on so far as we've known you, needed access to the shield spell.
Look, man, I thought my unarmored defense would save me, but Gray just won't stop rolling high.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I
Like,
would
you
make
get an
more
ace-
corkscrew, but
You
I
get
got
an
none.
AC bonus. You get access to the shield spell. If you're just gonna insist on, it's like on being like closer in combat, you're gonna need higher defenses.
Yeah, I'll switch out my boots for it. I've got teleportation anyways.
Mm-hmm.
Let me.
You know what? Actually, that leads to artificer items. Let me take a look at what we have.
Yep, and don't forget to
I'm
roll
gonna-
for your potions.
Oh, I won't forget. I'm just trying to see what items I have because if I can. So okay, Aluya, you doesn't you have the gauntlets of ogre strength now. You don't need to have me do it.
Correct.
Eddie, I gave winged boots, right, to you, or was that something else?
No, I have my own winged boots now, currently. So
Okay. So right now I have enhanced defense. I have the bag of holding, and I have the repulsion shield. Can't summon Spanky yet. Well, actually, you know what? I could bring out technically another infusion then. Isn't that right? Let's take a look. So that means... Alright. So, Aluya, what are we named? What are you going to name this next one? Based off the Little Rascals?
So where were we at? We were at Spanky.
He had Spanky.
No, Spanky died.
Yep,
Spanky died.
Spanky's dead.
Would it be Alfalfa?
Alfalfa.
Sure, we'll make it alfalfa. Then that means Gray, I'm back to scary proficiency of having alfalfa now being around, and I put my twin circlet on it, which means I can concentrate on 2 spells again.
Oh. I want a pickle.
Wow, it
I want
really
a pickle. I
has
want a
been a
pickle.
year
Hey,
since
hey,
you guys
hey,
got a
hey.
long rest.
Yeah. Good time.
I've been waiting
No, actually, great.
so
No.
goddamn long.
Mm-hmm. Any
Hi,
other
Alpha Spanky's
bookkeeping
name.
that needs to be announced here?
Yeah, I'm just trying to switch out some of my cleric spells.
Does anyone have a staff of defense?
Yes, that's
oh
why.
no, yes,
yes,
I
that's
have
why I
a staff of
mentioned it.
defense, but now that I
Oh,
have my
okay.
staff of power, I kind of have my hands full.
Got too much shit.
Yeah. Thankfully, the Sunblade is a weapon that I can wield one-handed, so I can have one in each hand.
Yeah, you can just add staff of defense to your inventory. I'll just take it out of mine.
All right.
And let's do some bookkeeping with the NPCs as well, because I know they haven't been prevalent in these scenes with how many major events that we've had. First and foremost, let's talk about Bjorn. Bjorn has been praying in that room, Aluya, that you and Gumo went into.
Okay.
But that being said, again, he still has a severed tongue, and he has been assigned to assist with your hunt. And just because I don't want to shortchange you guys, I will say, I'll actually, let's see, either Eddie, Gumo, or both of you, giving the other one advantage or 2 separate rolls, maybe a persuasion check. Let's see what Merkvar feels about giving out or allowing people to go on a hunt.
I can offer assistance since I believe Gumo has the higher roll anyway.
What's your bonus? Mine's plus 13.
Mine's
Yeah.
only a +9. I don't have expertise.
Okay, yeah, I have
Classic
expertise
face.
in persuasion.
All right, make the roll, please.
It's all right.
I'll even guide you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a 30. Again, this was a high roll. By doing that, initially I was going to give you 1, but because you rolled so significantly high, again 5 above, you will be gifted 2 frost giants that will assist you on this hunt.
All right.
So just to explain mechanically what's going to happen, you guys have 3 NPCs in the group, not ignore the frost giants I just mentioned. You have Bjorn, you have Shade, and you have Camelot. You guys can choose which one of those three will participate with combat. In addition, as a reward for how you guys handled the frost giants in that significant role, 2 frost giants will be assisting with this hunt. And that's in addition. So 1 NPC, 2 of these guys. All right. Let's speak about Camelot. Obviously, Camelot hasn't been present, has been talking to you guys, and the way that I am going to talk about this is he was present during the scouting mission, but thought it was too dangerous to stay within like Frost Giant territory, even with his print and cultural disguise on. He has been camping on the outskirts of Fort Cold Iron here. So again, if you guys want to retrieve him, you guys can make a pit stop, but keep in mind you also do have a small squad of frost giants with you, so keep that in mind.
Eddie can always do some message shenanigans.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm not going to split hairs, but I at least want to give a structural reason of what's been happening with all the NPCs lately. All right. That aside, you guys got your homework out of the way. Windwalk is active. Where are you guys going? In fact, actually, can Windwalk affect everyone involved here, Tyler? What was the limit?
Let me. Well, I posted it in the chat.
Yeah, because we
just a
have
second ago, so-
we have 5 party members.
10. Me
Yeah, 5
and
party
10.
members. Yeah, I believe that adds up. Well, does it? Yeah, it does. That's 5. 3 NPCs, 2 additional. Yeah, so you just have enough for everybody to have.
Just got
Windwalk.
there.
Yeah, I was gonna say you guys get fucking lucky. All right, yeah. So there's no issues. Everyone is under the effects of Windwalk. I'm not gonna ask how you get everybody together or do it. It just happens. I don't care about that aspect.
Oh wow, a DM that doesn't care about their players and their choices. And
Yeah. Do not care about this bullshit. Moving on. What are the plans for today?
Well,
Good question.
Yeah.
I think, especially since, because by going to the tower, it's
Yes.
like we'd inevitably have to deal with the frozen genasi outside of it first, and that would necessitate that Mavet be here, if nothing else, to make the saving throw that we know he'll have to make.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we could just do the hunt now?
Yeah.
Good for a fight.
At least get
I don't know if
started
anybody has
on
any
it.
other opinions. Yeah, there's absolutely no way we're gonna kill that thing in the 1.5-ish hours that we got.
Yeah. We could try.
Unless we just absolutely curb stomp this
I mean,
air quote threat.
you have done so before with the dragon lancers, so
That was a team effort.
And a really good
That
use of
wasn't
mechanics on
me.
that one. That was really good.
I'm okay to try.
All right. Yeah, but though that does mean that since Mavet is not here, our only option for a horse.
Oh, that's right.
What?
It's attracted to horses, buddy.
Oh no.
So just to be clear, nobody randomly has access to the polymorph spell or
No.
some means of conjuring an animal of some sort.
That is correct.
All right, it's just good to ask these questions just in case. In which case, perhaps at some point before we wind walk, Eddie starts the uncomfortable conversation. So, anytime I've been asking Mavet this today, he's been giving me the silent treatment. Either that or he's hibernating. You might remember that the creature we're looking for has a particular interest in creatures of the hooved four-legged variety.
It was horses, but wasn't it something else too? Gosh, dang it! I gotta go back and look.
Look in your notes.
I know.
Is this, just to clarify, I know who you're talking to, but I want to make sure the record's straight here. Are you talking to Camelou when you're giving this pitch?
Through message, yes.
Yeah, okay. What are you getting at,
really,
Eddie?
You really keep going. I love it.
So I ask this question as respectfully as I possibly can for you and your people, and how their perceptions may color you in a particular way.
Yes.
As part of this hunt, would you be willing to help us lure the creature into an ambush so that we might perhaps be able to swiftly dispose of it before it can cause trouble for your people as well as others on the tundra?
1 second. There it is. Here you go.
Oh, okay, yes.
Yeah.
I know the other
Um,
thing. If he says no.
No, so it's not a
Doesn't
matter
get
of
it.
yes or no. He's trying to ascertain what Eddie's getting at here with an insight check. And with the 4, I can confidently tell you, why, of course, friend. I'm willing to do anything for you. You've helped me out so much. What do I have to do?
All you have to do is make a bunch of noise on
Okay.
the surface, and the creature
Okay.
should be attracted to that noise.
There's a pause. You know, Eddie, it sounds like I'm being bait here.
Nah.
So, well, you understand that most of us will not be able to make the exact sound that the creature prefers.
Yes.
You are literally the only person who can possibly gain the creature's interest enough to where they would move from wherever they are currently to where we need them to be.
I understand that, Eddie. It's just, it sounds like I might get eaten.
It's like a Camelot. You
Why
are a
would you think
you are a
that?
swift you are a swift
Message.
This is
Yeah,
a
go ahead.
message.
Yep.
You are a
Oh,
swift
okay.
and powerful warrior.
Yes.
I have full confidence in you. You will not only be able to outrun this creature, but even possibly dislocate its jaw if it attempts to swallow you.
I need a persuasion check with advantage. He is your friend.
So much friendship. If this were Mavet, then he'd tell him to kick sand.
They like halflings. Holy shit. Okay, so with the 29, he says, I'm not going to lie, Eddie. I'm not only hesitant, I'm a little bit scared. But if this needs to be done, I'm your man.
Besides, you're traveling with us. You were
Yeah.
swallowed once before, and we got you out of that one.
Yeah.
Good horse.
Yeah. I trust you with my life, Eddie. I'm sure nothing will go wrong.
Trust me, if Mavet were mentally here, he would have been our first choice to be swallowed. We might not even get him out.
Okay.
That's Mega making a joke.
Yeah, I know. I know. The okay wasn't towards that, but that was really good. Okay, as in, you convinced him. Where do you do this? It's a pretty large tundra, and if a single horse could draw a bullet, whatever, from 1,000 miles, then all horses in this region would be in trouble. Like, where
It's like,
this is happening?
I believe enlarge reduce is on the artificer spell list.
Okay.
Correct. And it is a spell that I already have planned to kept.
Additionally, and I'm gonna double check my inventory here. I believe I still had a potion of growth in here.
You're the only one I no longer have in my inventory.
I got a rope of mending.
Yep, I have potion of growth right here. We can literally make Camelot
Oh my god.
the biggest damn
Oh my god.
quadruped.
I love this. It's a Trojan horse.
I can enhance
know,
him by
Trojan
attaching
giraffe.
thaumaturgy to use tremors.
Do you really want me to tell you the most horrifying fact, Omega?
Horsifying fact.
I have the spell storing item. Someone else could use it, and I could just put enlarged creature on it.
Hell yeah.
Which means there's a third casting of enlarged creature.
Well, I don't think we could get the third, but I do think it would actually be a good idea for that to be the item, though, because enlarge reduce itself does not last very long. Make the potion last for a while, but the spell itself does not.
That's kind of why I mentioned it. So the idea is that, hey, it's essentially they won't shrink very quickly. They'll at least have 12 minutes if we cast it nonstop.
We'll just ask him to literally make the most possible noise that he possibly can. It's like
Okay.
almost perfect.
Then my spell storing item contains enlarge and reduce for today.
Actually, for what it's worth, this might actually help him because I think he'd actually wind up being too large for the creature to swallow him.
There we go. Then, and you know what I'll do as an icing on the cake? Just in case Camelot is going to get 2 potions.
Okay.
He gets a green one, and I tell him it fixes his owies, and I give him a blue one that says it'll make it harder to hurt him.
Which one is for the owies and which one is to make it harder to hurt people? Is this a good time to mention I'm colorblind?
Okay. And lifts up the bottles. Are you ready?
Yeah. Yes.
Sure.
Mhm.
Are you? You're not just saying that.
No.
Okay.
Sir, why don't you just label the bottles?
Seer puts on a zebra pattern on one of the bottles.
Oh, I can see that. then Bjorn just goes, "Why you only no?" Can't speak. Confused that he's only seen one bottle.
I love how you said Bjorn was about to talk. And you went,
Yeah, I
"Oh,
stopped
he
myself
can't."
because it's like, yep, no tongue. Still no tongue.
Yep. Nope. I still have that harp, actually.
Well, not tongue,
that-
vocal cords. But you get
Like
the
for that
point.
matter, why is that one bottle just floating up in the middle of the air, coming from the other two giants?
But essentially, if they get the bottle, it's like, all right, cool. Oh, also, if you drink it, you're gonna get tougher out of nowhere. Don't ask why.
Hey, Gray, what's my special thing I can do with my harp, with my vocal cord throat song?
I don't know. What did I tell you?
You told me you would give me a feat for it, and then you didn't.
I don't recall that. Said you could play it and something will happen. What do you do with it?
I play it.
Okay. You're playing the again, the instrument made of vocal cords. Strung
Well, yeah.
with vocal cords. Front of Seer.
You're playing the Song of Seasons.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. What's your
That's probably not its actual name, but you know.
Close enough.
Hmm.
I already fooled people that were playing a fucking Legend of Zelda campaign. Might as well go the full mile.
Guess you could call it a story of seasons.
Shut the hell up and play it. Make me a performance and tell me your disposition.
Performance, yada yada yada.
Yes, and how you feeling?
Yay. Let's see, what was that? Oh,
Okay.
stupid scroll bar. What did I get?
15. Are you happy? Are you sad? Like, how are you feeling?
Curious.
Curious?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes, woof, woof, woof.
I'm feeling that too.
Wolf.
Inside you, there are two wolves.
All right. If you do curious, the summer feeling begins to regress around you, and within 30 feet of yourself, you feel the season regressing to spring. While spring is active around you, people have a +2 to investigation and perception. Furthermore, you feel as if the search action becomes a bonus action during this effect.
Oh, hell yeah.
Yep. That's one season.
What did oh, goodness.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I gotta start writing this down, don't I?
Yeah! You should.
Okay, so that was +2 to investigation and perception.
Check. I had fucking written down. I said investigation perception. +2.
Yep. And search bonus action. Cool. While we're going around, then I guess I'll try and figure out how to trigger all of the other seasons if we have the time while we're traveling.
Hello for one. Well, you can't because traveling is windwalk dip.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Do it when we get there.
Uh-huh. I'm assuming that's how you did this to begin with, when you got there. Yeah, and your spell, not mine. This is one of the consequences of using that. I still didn't get my answer, or my question answered here. Where are you guys doing all of this trap?
I mean, at the very least,
because it wasn't that long ago.
Yep.
Because we did make a roll to determine at least what direction that they went and about how long ago that was from there. So
Hmm.
we're probably going to start like at least from that pinpointed location,
Okay. I can bring him back.
and then maybe do an investigation there to see if there's any signs that he moved.
I know I really could just like pick any one of these hexes, but let's try to be specific here. Oh, and I found out my first try. Holy shit. Okay, so bring y'all back.
Back to the past in move like Jack.
Let's think about doing a marathon on that. All right, it's back in this
Unfortunately,
location.
I don't think anybody has locate creature prepared. So
Unfortunate.
Hell no.
So you guys are back in these geyser fields, and again, just for the audience, this is the central point between everything from the fort, from the ice spires to the hidden village in the leaves, known as the
Konoha.
the Swiftneck tribe, and even very close to the entry point of how people got onto the surface, not service. You guys are within these geyser fields. You still see the now decaying bodies of the pyre worms. What do you guys do?
All right, it's investigation time then.
Yeah, as you guys are traveling around, keep in mind, last time you were here, there was a constant fog or mist because of geyser fields in the tundra. But now, as summer is beginning to blossom along the lands, you don't see that as much, but you still feel the steam in the air, almost like you can see the heat waves distorting.
Ah, my luck's finally run out on investigation checks.
Okay. So you're looking around? Well, it's more helpful to tell me what the hell you're doing before you make a roll.
for that matter, maybe
Looking for signs of the thing we're looking for. If
Okay.
it's still here.
That influences DC.
for that matter though, if you only have a +2, why weren't you just helping Seer?
Because I only have half proficiency. I can't assist.
Okay, that makes more sense. I thought maybe you just had a really bad intelligence score. Like a 6.
Ah, man, I got an 11.
All right, Mo. What are you doing?
What am I doing? For like
As
this
you're in the
scenario?
geyser field looking for signs of this boulette.
Actually, here's the thing
Well-
though. I thought we already were, when we came here, made a determination about what direction they went.
Not. Yes. Yeah, I can give you that. Because to be specific, you didn't see tracks of where they went. You just learned that this creature ate these worms and that they are fond of horses. And this is near the village of the Swiftnecks. Well, near as can be. That's the information that I gave to you guys last time you guys were here.
Well, I know for a fact that Seer would probably do what they do best.
And that is?
Track the pattern of this creature based off the fact that they have great amount of knowledge. So they can investigate the area to see any tracks of areas. They also
Take
are
a bardic
very
inspiration.
knowledgeable.
Okay. All right.
So, how do you want to do this?
Make me an investigation. I assume no one else is proficient. And you take the Bardic Inspiration. What are you at this level? 8 or 10? 10. Okay.
10.
And then take a D4.
Go ahead.
Alright, so that would be a normal roll. Let me see what happens.
Yep. Normal roll, D10, D4.
$23 plus
D10, D4. Yeah.
Yeah, I recommend the D4 first because you can hold the D10 if you fail.
As she rolls. It was still 1, so she would have rolled it anyways. So 33. Like, again, I don't often do like a lot of DC 25s, but we've been getting a lot of them this particular session with the particular checks and things you guys want to do. Again, this is one such
Almost
case.
like we're in a tundra.
Yep. So DC 25, you went 5 above. So again, I'm going to give you a little bit more information. It's going to be scant, but it's going to be something. So with how large the creature is, it does leave marks and trails as it travels, but it doesn't leave any tunnels. Unlike the pyre worms that leave clear tunnels, these particular creatures burrow unstable tunnels that collapse in on themselves as they're traveling. That being said, you see, like, especially in summer, which is helping you, as like summer is beginning to form within this region, you see a Bugs Bunny almost turned up dirt trail. And again, it does lead to the northwest, which again is close to the sacred grounds you guys were at before, where Bjorn lost his vocal cords. You guys found your other obelisk. Again, you still know this to be sacred territory.
Oh no, it'd actually be 35 because of the +2 to investigation from my song.
It doesn't influence the roll, but good enough. Well, actually, it would have influenced the guidance, which would have been success. But again,
We'll
it's
take
passed.
the 5 or more. A 5
Yeah,
over.
exactly.
Yeah.
Again, miraculous discovery.
I just wasn't sure if 10 or more might help.
No, it's only by 5s in the system.
So what do you think are the odds that this creature is going to start forming a hunting ground near the tribe's village?
I would say pretty highly.
We should hurry.
We should. All right, where do you guys
Let me Google it. Can I
specifically?
eat it?
Can you eat it?
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. It might not be the worst idea to maybe pop back into the village to see if there's any recent reports of tribesmen going missing.
So, I do apologize because I misinformed you. Because again, brushing up on this fucking stat block, what I said was wrong. There is a very clear 10-foot diameter tunnel that you guys discover if you guys choose to follow it. That very
this makes it a
important
whole lot
distinction.
easier. Yeah, no, let's track this bitch.
Let's track this bitch. Okay. You're going down through the tunnel. Am I correct with that?
Dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel, dig a tunnel.
You know,
I'm not a meerkat.
You know, it's not that such of a secret. This tunnel, I mean.
I get where you're going with that. Very good reference. You guys travel down the tunnel, and where it ends is at the sacred grounds. You see that there's an opening far away. As you guys go up, you do see like some blood stains here and there, but no remains. Again, same situation. Gonna let the roll ride here. And you do find another tunnel far away from the first one. Do you follow that one?
Wow, honestly, with this spell, we're basically turning into a wind tunnel.
Yep. It's pretty good.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, you keep going forward. And you go to a location that you haven't went to before.
Mm-hmm.
You go to, again, what was once frozen forest is now thawing. There's a lot of marsh now. Goes a couple miles long. And then eventually it brings you to tower. You see like a defensive structure built from wood and what look to be also ice. It is painted yellow and brown in the same pattern as a giraffe print. And again, it seems very empty. There's bloodstains on the wall, the tower. In fact, the only remnants you do find is of pale flesh. Somebody give me a investigation check.
Just remember +2.
Playing your violin.
And a D4.
Keep that in mind, Gumo. When you're using this ability, obviously is not silent. You are making a noise. It has a 30-foot radius. Yep, just telling you.
Hey, if it wants to come to us, it can come to us.
There's more things than a boulet out here.
I can almost imagine him trying to do like Cotton Eye Joe kind of thing.
Yep.
Just like stomping on the ground. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Oh, no, hold on. Sorry, that's Eddie's voice. Where did you come from? Where did you go? Where did you come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Cotton Eye Joe. Where art thou from? Where didst thou go? Where didst thou come from, Cotton Eye Joe?
Okay.
Here, that's your cue.
Oh.
Roll investigation with a +2 in guidance.
Okay. I shall investigate. Seer looks at wall.
No, that's the fourth wall. We don't need that broken again.
Somehow
There we
makes
go.
it
Jesus
work.
fucking Christ.
Natural 20 for a
I didn't
30.
break it. We're just connected.
It's like we don't look at that wall. Somehow pokes that wall and finds the answer.
Well,
So
also
you
give
have-
me an investigation check. Or not investigation, fucking nature. Apologies.
I don't give you a +2 to that.
What are we doing?
Nature check.
Hunting for the boulet.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I
Yeah.
get 6G connection.
Just in case, Gray, I'm gonna put a flash of genius on top of that, making it a 23.
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to guidance this roll, Eddie?
Yes.
Well, actually, I would have to ask Gray, are these simultaneous rolls or subsequent
Simultaneous. Simultaneous.
rolls? In which case, I could only give the D4 to the one that I... Because of how guidance works now, I have to declare the skill. So the skill,
Well,
the
it wasn't
D4
put
could
on
only
the
be used
30.
for investigation. Yeah, it does. I mean, it was already a natural 20 to begin with, but
Yeah.
I already declared that it was for investigation. So I would have had to recast it to have it affect nature, but since these are simultaneous rolls, I
If I
can't
had
help.
known that, I would have done this.
Go right ahead. I don't mind. Keep using your resources.
I
All right.
hate you, I hate you, I hate you. Take a +10. It's
Jesus
now
fucking
33.
Christ. So uniquely, you get flashbacks to before the ice, or not the ice wind, the tide wind channels. You've seen a creature like this before. The pale skin. You can drive that you are dealing with a drake here, and appears most of it was eaten, and this was the remains that were left behind.
I would like to eat the remains of the drake.
Yeah, you can, but it's not enough to gain any particular effect from you. But you can try.
Damn it.
Looking at the tower itself, it's covered with bloodstains. You see like arrows peppered onto the ground, like they're attacking something. And again, you do see another hole to follow.
Yeah, we definitely need to hurry. If this thing is gaining powers from the things that it eats, I hate to imagine what it might eat next.
It's competition. We must move fast.
You guys follow the tunnels, and it leads you to a nest. You see underneath the ground itself, there is a glow within the soil. It's an orange-red glow, and you see like a little bit of magma, like pooling around some of these holes, some of these areas. And looking down below, I need one more nature check.
I mean, do we need it? Because this seems very clearly like this thing's trying to lay eggs.
I can confirm that those are insert answer.
So, was needed because you guys have stumbled onto a pyreworm nest. And looking around, again, you see bloodstains, almost like something has been eating a lot in this area. You would hazard a guess that this nest has been fully picked at. I'm going to let the last investigation ride here. Looking around, you see many holes, some with magma, some without. It's hard to discern which direction he went next. But you feel as if this is as close as you're going to get without actually entering the village. So, what do you guys do?
Are there any eggs left?
That I'll need a new investigation for.
I understand.
I understand my purpose.
I'm playing
Roll
you a
for-
jaunty tune.
I'll dance. I'll be a monkey and dance. I'll use a D.
You have a 19 currently.
And
I'll do a flash
roll a
of
D4.
genius. Oh, okay. Before I do flash of genius.
19.
19 plus 4.
23. Yep. You get 23. And looking around, again, there's hardly any remnants of any pyreworm bodies, and all the eggs that you could find seem to be just fractured shells, like something had a buffet here. So, what do you guys do?
Well, how big is this area?
This would be let's have a look. Yeah. So a mile by a mile. It's a fairly large area.
I guess my next question would be, based on any remains left over, could we actually determine basically time of death for
time of death?
The remains, like based on decay.
Make me a medicine check, please. Oh, anyone who wants to participate here.
Medicine?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Sure, why not? I'll participate too. Throw my hat in the ring with my shitty amount. Wait, what? Oh.
Okay.
I guess the expert in dead bodies.
He's the dead body.
um, looking at what occurred here, you can ascertain that that this occurred today. Um, the bodies are not too old. You hazard a guess that the creature is nearby.
What do you mean? Oh, these are recently killed. I do believe what was it? A shark? The land shark snow thing is not that far.
So, we're basically surrounded by a bunch of tunnels, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
What if we just started stomping around near all these holes?
I could cast Thunderstep.
No, the idea would be that to attract the creature to its preferred prey, the sound should travel, even bounce around all over the place, these tunnels. So, whichever one it wound up going into, I think you would probably be able to sense that, right?
Do you think it's avoiding us or is it watching us?
Oh, neither. I think it's just hunting. It doesn't even know we exist.
Should we alert it now or later?
Well, from here, since there are so many tunnels, unless we can figure out which tunnel seems the most recently dug, I'm not really sure which direction we would go to try to pursue it further.
Hey, Gray.
Yes.
How well have these tunnels been carrying the sound of my instrument?
Make me a perception check and test it out.
Aha, and I get a +2 on that.
Mm-hmm.
Da, 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 da. 25.
It seems like it could carry like the sound for a half a mile, if not a full, if you play it loud.
I could play my songs loud enough or perhaps enhance sound enough that I could carry the sound for up to maybe a mile, at least a half. We don't need to worry about which tunnel it most recently dug if we can bring it to us.
Can you make horse noises?
I try.
Give me a performance check with disadvantage because you're not a horse.
Somebody want to give me any bonuses to this?
I don't know. Does I know this is a weird question considering he's not actually like a horse person. But does Camalu have performance proficiency?
God. Well, let's look at Kamlu.
Can Kamlu train me? Can I fucking use him as a reference when we're doing this? That way I do it normally.
Doesn't have a proficiency, but has a positive bonus.
Is it above a 7?
No.
Because I got a +7.
Or you could assist the horse in making horse sounds.
I have half proficiency, Gray. I can't assist in helping the horse.
Then
make
why are
horse
you even
sounds.
talking?
Wait, how do you?
Because I can
Oh,
still
right, never
fucking
mind.
roll it.
Yeah. Okay.
So, once again, does anyone want to give me any bonuses?
This is the dumbest thing I've ever given guidance for, but
It's up there.
Have punishing guidance.
I
And
don't know. Is
acceptable
a
rule.
I don't know. Is a +7 with disadvantage better than I'm going to assume like a +3 or a +4 for Kamalu?
That's
Just
a
rolling it
question.
straight. Could we possibly give Camelou advantage if we enlarged him now?
I would allow it.
All right, then I will give him bardic inspiration because this is freaking hilarious.
Bardic inspiration.
Before we get ahead of ourselves, one check needs to be clarified here. Yes, you did
Right.
convince him to be bait, Eddie. But at least in my perception, asking a horse person to make horse sounds does not sound right in my head. I need a persuasion, please.
I'll make it.
Go
If
ahead.
you want to assist me.
This sounds more like
Wanna
something
give me
that Gumo would
advantage.
ask anyway.
Yeah.
Because Eddie already had an idea of what he wanted to do.
All right, are you gonna give me advantage for the assist action?
No, we can't. Oh no, persuasion.
Oh.
I guess. Sorry, sorry. My brain thought performance.
Persuasion, buddy, not performance.
I'm actually trying to decide if this is something he would actually help with. It's like or.
It's fine.
I
if
think
not.
okay. So the most is like, is this something you could do so that you don't have to run around and attract the creature? Is how Eddie would try to put it.
Okay.
Okay. Gumo's gonna look.
Not in this
Camelou.
insensitive matter of make horse noises, four-legged horseman.
Gumo's going to look at Camelou and go,
Mhm.
well, you wouldn't need to run around, and I think out of everyone here, you're the only one that might be capable of making horse noises. So I don't
Mate.
see why you shouldn't. Do you want to run around like a madman and potentially be eaten without being able to face it?
Give me a goddamn persuasion check.
All right, Eddie advantage or no?
No. Well, yeah,
I think it
no.
just undid the disadvantage.
Yeah. You declaring that?
Knowledge from a past life.
Okay. Go ahead.
You are confident, based on a past life, that horses make these noises.
Oh my fucking god.
26.
I love this.
Again, I think that's either our fourth or fifth, like DC 25. But yeah. Yeah.
Gumo thinks back to a time when he was alive. And
Yeah.
for his own enjoyment and to create more art, he used to threaten people to make animal noises before killing them.
Okay.
What is this? Deliverance 2?
Well, I mean, he is playing an instrument. So.
Oh, sorry, I think that was the first deliverance. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Oh, this
So,
is the dumbest thing to have ever succeeded ever. I love it.
All right, let's.
You.
I mean, we were gonna do this anyway for the other plan, but let's make Camelou as big as possible.
Okay. So I assume
Damn.
because Camelou's in the scene, usually I'd ask you pick one. I assume this is the NPC we're sticking with. Because he's pivotal to the plan.
It makes the most sense because he's going to be very intrinsically involved in this combat.
Yeah.
He also gets
Start
bardic
of it.
inspiration.
Okay, so let's
Nope.
have a look at the field. Mind you, not a tundra anymore, but imagine like a grass and some water.
Oh, this is so funny.
Yeah, let's get rid of this. Scared the
All right,
shit out of myself, I
Camelou
thought.
is going to be under the
But-
effects of the potion of growth for 3 hours.
Okay. Potion growth. Increases by 1 size.
And then for as long as we have to, I guess he can hold on to the, or I guess somebody else could possibly hold on to the, what did you put in again? A flask or like the enlarge reduce spell here?
Mhm.
Oh, what did I put in the like spell storing item?
Yes. Like what is the spell storing item?
It is enlarge specifically.
No, what it is, like physically. Like what is the person
Oh,
holding on to when they have to use the spell?
you know what's funny is that Seer always like hides it and we're like, are you sure, Eddie, that they need it to do it? Now I'm feeling a little embarrassed to hand it to them.
I
Let the
mean,
horsemen make funny horse noises.
again, it's also more just to ensure that he doesn't get swallowed. If he is huge, there's absolutely no way he can fit in the creature's maw.
Hands it over to Eddie. It is a tiny. Essentially, it's a beanie baby.
Ah, Seer, this is adorable.
This is
I,
adorable.
I just. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just bring it back, please.
Go to sleep without it.
I'll guard it with my life. In fact, just as insurance, I hands you a plushie of a Tarask.
Oh,
Holds it close.
Eddie still has this.
Yep. Good time. Okay. Is there any prep I should hear about or understand before your ally begins to make horse sounds down the tunnel?
Trying to think.
I mean, the question is though,
Are any of the corpses around us small or medium?
The corpses?
Of
Greens?
the magma worms?
Gargantuan.
Fuck.
if you're about to cast Animate Dead, I have some unfortunate news.
I was about to cast Dance Macabre, yeah.
I'm double checking the spells here. Just to see if there's anything worth pre-casting.
Yep. I've got Sickening Radiance and Everett's Black Tentacles, which I can hold on and hold as my action to cast on it when we see it.
You know what? Just for safety, additional safety, Eddie will actually, once he starts making this noise, putting Sanctuary onto Camelot.
Okay.
You know, just to make it a little bit harder for him to just be immediately curb stomped.
Yeah. Okay. Please write that down so I don't forget. Again,
Okay.
in between sessions here, so it doesn't get lost.
You guys think Call Lightning would be a good idea?
As a precast?
Yeah, as like a precast to hold on to it to start striking it the moment it gets within range. Because I can hold it for up to 10 minutes, but...
I mean, it depends if you can do it. If it's underground, no.
Yeah, if it goes underground at
can-
any point,
Well, I can just make a storm cloud as a part of that. As long as there's enough room.
well, no, what I'm saying is because right now I believe we are above ground, question mark? Or,
Correct.
Yeah, we are
Unless-
currently above ground. The problem is that the creature decides to go underground on most of its turns.
Yeah. And
that's fair,
Because
yeah.
and
I
keep,
think
and
it's a
keep
bonus
in
action
mind,
to make it strike.
keep in mind,
No, it's an action.
It is important to note that there are many holes, like many tunnels, many holes. It seems like it was chasing after like these pyreworms underground. It's again a Looney Tunes assortment of holes. You guys are just picking one and just making horse noises.
No, I imagine more Camelot just like going around like all the
Oh,
holes in
that's
these tunnels
great.
and
Yep, I
making a
love that.
bunch of noise, a bunch of both like not only clip clopping noise but also horse noises.
Clip
Nita,
clop. Oh,
Nita,
Clip Clop. Where is he?
he's still in Frostheart. You left him, abandoned him. Nita, make some horse noises. You gotta sound like you're a huge horse.
Actually, I think Nita could like not Nita, but Aluya could possibly like do a bit of this too because doesn't she have thaumaturgy?
I do, yeah. I can help
It's like
him.
making her own
dabble
horse
around the
noises.
film.
Okay.
Hey!
Okay.
But yeah,
You-
so
you
like
can-
between the horse noises and
Yeah.
the clip clopping around, we're hoping to attract this creature's attention.
Oh, okay. Have I heard everything everybody would like to do?
And also, I would like to use the thaumaturgy to
Thaumaturgy?
waft yeah, you know what I heard.
Yeah.
Waft Camelot's scent around.
Okay.
I'll activate my Sunblade. Have it at
Go
the
ahead.
ready with my new staff of defense at the other hand.
That happens.
I'll also make the light from it as large as possible,
Okay.
so like 30-foot bright, 10-foot dim.
Okay. Is this the positioning you guys would like? Yourselves around? Like again, I don't
I
mean to
probably should look
clump
up
you
the map.
guys up. It just
Yes.
how would you guys like to be?
Eddie is going to choose to be 30 feet in the air.
Understood.
So
I
I'm
can
just
no longer
restarting
fly.
Foundry because it was going really slow for me for some reason.
Yep.
I'm
happens.
gonna get on top of these rocks.
You do so.
How tall are they?
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and say it's a 5 feet elevation.
Cool. I'll take it.
Okay.
Where's Camelot's token?
Directly to the south, right here.
Okay, so okay, that's never mind. Yeah, that's
Yep,
huge.
Gotcha. Yeah,
I was
that's
like, wait a
huge.
minute. It's like where's my token? Oh, like, oh wait, oh right, we're the small ones.
Yep. Okay.
Okay, that is better. Hold on, let me fix my.
We're the wee ones.
We're the weird ones.
We're the wee ones here, laddie.
Okay. You guys can
How do
move
I get
yourselves
my-
around.
Never mind.
I will have a Kamlu's performance. This will be advantage with the reduced DC because of thaumaturgy.
And Bardic Inspiration.
Yeah, we'll see if it's needed. It is needed.
Might need
Yes.
it for later.
It's needed right now.
I'm just
Roll
saying.
that
it's
D10,
just, like,
baby.
Before the roll.
Yep. Well, I assume guidance as well before I even roll this. Let's see. D4. Okay. Yeah, that's 14. That's still a failure.
14.
The Bardic would bring it to a failure. It's DC 15. Okay. All
I
right.
keep rolling 10s on these.
I know. Fucking amazing. All right.
It's because
So
my Bardic Inspiration's that fucking good. I'm that
Yeah.
good of a bard.
I was gonna say typically I would give an increased effect, but I can't imagine a more increased effect than drawing the creature. So it is calling Nita one more time for your sound effects. Loud and proud, girl.
No, come
It,
on
it
now.
Yes, come on.
Wait, no, hold on. It attracts the attention of some female wild horses.
Yeah.
Yes, it happened. Make it happen.
Loud and proud. Yeah.
Some sexy centaurs come on by.
You do so. That's what it sounds like. And again, you're hearing it from all the holes around you, or at least all the open ones. And I would say about a minute passes. And again, Camelot is going to each hole, doing the same thing, doing the same thing, doing the same thing.
I'll hold my action to Starry Wisp if we see it come out and it's within range.
Okay.
I'm assuming the giants are in on the plan. They know what's up.
They're confused by the sounds.
Okay.
Like, where are the sounds coming from? Unless it actually
there
makes them
horses
unable to
in
hear
these
them too.
holes?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Excuse me.
So let's talk about the radius I just dropped down here.
God.
So, as you guys are making this call, Eddie, give yourself heroic inspiration for rising up 30 feet in the fucking air. Because
Like, no, thank you.
because the very first thing that happens before we roll initiative here is the ground in this area begins to rumble, and it to the point where even the giants are starting to lose their balance here. I need everyone besides Gumo and Eddie to make me strength saving throws.
Well,
Ooh, yeah, I
I'm
fucking
dead.
knew it. You should have moved. You guys should have
Or you roll a
out.
natural 20. You never know. Then again, I don't know what this DC is, so.
Hopefully it rolled. Oh, it rolled a
Oh,
strength
that
ability
was-
check, but it's the same thing.
Well, that was good if you had a plus anything.
I'm sorry. It's just being really slow for me for some reason.
I got you.
You said a strength save?
Gray, you did not have
Yeah.
her. Oh, wait, no, that was the frost giant. Okay.
Yep.
I was like, Gray, that's a natural 1.
Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Like, you're
Oh my
Yeah,
goodness,
baby!
natural 20. Oh my god.
got so fucking lucky with that.
What about that?
Yep, I'm gonna roll for Mavet as well. He passes.
Damn. Well, that's Kamlu you rolled for.
Yep.
Oh wait, no, you were talking
I'm
about Kamlu. Never mind.
young child. I am rolling for everybody. All right, and oh my
Ooh,
god,
nice.
lucky bastard. Okay, I see 20s all around. I think the
You
only
rolled
person that
con.
failed. Oh yeah, I did. Let's re-roll that. Thank you.
Can I give her my d6?
No, you can only use a d6
Oh my
as rolls on
God.
yourself.
Wow.
Did he roll a
Oh my
natural?
God.
Give
It
her
probably-
one
I-
let's see her
Yeah.
in that one frost giant.
So I'm going to allow Mavet to succeed, even though this is technically a fail, just because he rolled a natural 20. Mavet
Well, this is actually a good
succeeds.
thing to keep in mind.
Yeah, Go ahead.
Again, like notes for later. But since he is under the effects of the enlarge part of the spell, he will have advantage on strength checks
Ooh.
and saving throws.
Understood. Thankfully, he did pass with the single roll.
I saw that just
yeah,
more
yeah,
for the
got you.
future because I imagine we're going to be making a lot of those.
Yes, yes. Aluya, you pass. Frost Giant passes. The other Frost Giant, again, I always say top to bottom, left to right. The one on the left failed, the one on the right succeeded, and Seer, you failed. Now, if I was an asshole,
I mean, you could.
I could, but we're not dealing with a smart beast here. We're going after meat, and I'm pretty sure I know which one it wants to go after right away. We are going to start initiative here. You guys can tell me if you're withholding your actions.
I've been
check
waiting to Starry
something.
Wisp it.
Cool for yeah, cool beans. So let's start initiative here. Roll for everybody. Now, here is the unfortunate part and a feature that you learn from the creature. Anybody who is prone, and I'll read this verbatim here. Anybody who became prone from the saving throw are unable to stand on its following turn. So you will remain prone.
That's not good.
It is not. That is also not good. Because I will go ahead. Like anything that
No,
needs to
you're
be said
good.
during initiative needs to be said right now.
I'm Gucci.
Okay. Nothing to influence the rolls. Initiative is as follows:
Okay.
Aluya, Eddie, Mavet, Gumo, Kamlu, Seer, Frost Giant.
Oh, actually, wait, hold on. Bardic Inspiration. Let me check. Is there something I can do with giving bonuses to initiative?
That's the important part.
Yep. It should be called Tandem Footwork. When you roll initiative, you expend one use. You and each ally within 30 feet of you can see or hear you. Bonus to initiative equal to the number rolled on the Bardic Inspiration.
That'd only be Kamlu, and thankfully, Eddie, even though he is 30 feet up, I believe that's still 30 feet away, if I'm imagining my Pythagoras here.
As well as myself, because I get it as well.
Okay, so what's the difference here? One more time.
Everyone within
Nice.
30 feet of me gets a +10 to their
Jesus
initiative.
fucking
Yeah.
Christ. Nothing but
Bardic
tens.
Inspirations are on a roll. Let's fucking go.
That is
Do it,
unbelievable
lady.
luck. Okay. 22. 22.
I'm at 25.
25. Okay. All right. So we start
my
off.
God.
We start off with Eddie apparently. So Eddie.
I did not want to go first.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go through. I'm not gonna go through a full round of initiative here. So please, Eddie, tell me what you do.
So
Does the thing appear?
is it here?
It is not visual. Like it is not out in the open yet. You just know that it is coming. That's what started initiative. Is everybody following and everyone getting into gear.
Okay.
Let's put on some boss music.
No.
Hell yeah.
Well, this is the most unusual thing. Because I could get Seer out of her situation,
Okay.
since apparently she won't be able to stand for a bit.
Mhm.
I'm cool with it.
Here's my question, Seer.
Yep.
Just more of an above table thing. What are you hoping to do in the first round?
Well, it is a large creature that just came forth. What I'm going to try to do is make it so it can't run away. And surprisingly, no matter how large it is, if I could trip it, I make it fall with grease. That's my goal, is to make it so it can't run off.
I mean, that also means that, if I recall correctly, Grease has a 10-foot range. I remember it not
let me
being very
take a-
far range.
Let me take a
about
look.
that.
Grease has... My character sheet doesn't break. Just reading through it quickly. Grease has a 60-foot range, but it's a 10-foot square.
Okay, that's the 10 I'm remembering. Okay. In which case, I think what I'm about to do for you won't hurt you in trying to do that. So, just for safety's sake, Eddie is going to use his action to summon his smoke over to Seer, and then the smoke is going to carry her over to the near the rock that Gumo's at.
Okay. Roughly there?
Maybe further out. If she needs to get closer, she can at least crawl. She just can't stand up.
Right there? Or are you thinking down
It is-
here?
Down
down
Yeah,
more in this
gotcha.
area. Yeah,
Gotcha.
just
Understood.
just getting
Oh,
away from the
hello.
area of effect. Then Eddie is going to use his bonus action to activate. Shoot, what's that actually called? Also, my sheet closed when I did things. Innate sorcery. That's it. I'm going to use my
Gotcha.
bonus action for innate sorcery.
Yep.
Otherwise, I don't have anywhere to go, or I
Alright.
don't really have any reason to go anywhere. So
Mhm.
I think I'll just stay where I'm at. I
Alright.
used the actions I needed.
Gotcha. Gumo.
Can't lose
Your
to my
turn.
sanctuary, so
Yep, still
All right.
concentrated.
Yeah, it still hasn't appeared yet. So I can either hold my action or could I help Seer up?
I would allow for that, but it'd be your action. Like I said, she is unable to stand up from prone, but if you spend an action to stand her up, I'll allow it.
I'm not too
Yeah, that's
worried about
fine.
being
And
prone. If
Yep.
they jumped at me, I'm happy.
all right, then I will hold my action to Starry Wisp it the moment it appears.
Okay. So let's talk about when it appears. And this is why I was asking if there's anything to change initiative here, because this creature rolled really fucking high. Let's talk about where it appears.
Good thing I rolled that 10, huh?
Double check. I believe this is everything. Yep. Okay. It erupts from the ground. You may make your attack roll. Now I'll tell you what happens. Let's have a look at this fucking thing, because it looks really different.
Yep.
Nita, you mind
Oh, let's
explaining what
go.
we're looking at here?
Oh, it's broken.
Says a featured image. The subject is
Shut
not
the hell
shown.
up. Okay. It's a thing I'll fix later.
I love
Again,
that.
that's a thing I've been dealing with in some of my games here.
28 to hit.
Yeah. Roll 28. Again, if you guys look at the Twitch stream, at least it shows up here. So you see a very large, gargantuan creature. Again, like look at the token image, Nita. But what do you
Holy
see from the
crap.
token image?
I see the goodest of good boys.
Yeah.
What are you talking about? It looks like somebody mixed an orca with a rock and a shark.
It does.
Yep.
It
And then
kind of
gave it
looks like a
legs.
rocky orca shark with cute, gigantic paws made of
Mhm.
stone that are jagged.
Yep.
I don't see its teethuses, though.
Unfortunately,
Its teeth are a part of its face.
yep. Unfortunately, nobody is within 5 feet of the creature, so one of its traits doesn't pop off, but it will use Planequake Eruption. So, to tell you what happens with Planequake Eruption, is everybody except Gumo, Seer, and Eddie. Actually, hang on. Actually, I think that still affects Eddie. Each creature within 30 feet. Yeah, I'm thinking a 2-dimensional plane, this would still affect him.
Then each creature's still within 30 feet.
Yeah. Each
Oh, no,
creature.
it's when they're pushed
Yeah.
away.
Yeah. So
That
even Eddie
makes
will
it
make a
easier.
Constitution saving throw since he specified 30 instead of 35 feet. Again, technicality, but good planning on his part. Or at least
Well,
the
no, he
first
gets
effect.
pushed 15 feet away. So he's 45, but he's not still within 30.
Yes, that is correct. I see the wording that you're talking about here. I'm used to the other way around here. So let's talk about creatures getting pushed away 15 feet. For you, Eddie, just move at a diagonal of 15 feet. You would be now at 45. Okay.
Gosh,
And
every fucking time I do this.
have a look.
I can never figure out how.
Yeah.
Well, move yourself 15 feet away.
I'm trying. I'm doing my best.
Okay.
I don't know how. Token control.
I-
Please just move me.
Okay. I believe.
Nita is still within range.
Yeah, Nita and Mabet. That's correct.
Also, I hit
okay.
it, right?
Yes, you hit it. You said 28. That is correct. All right,
Yeah.
Nita, and I'll make
Sorry.
one for Mavet here. The con saving throw.
Ooh. 19 radiant damage. And it emits dim light in 10 feet.
Okay, 19 radiant.
Oh, and it can't be invisible. Can't benefit from the invisible condition.
Oh, that's good.
I'm trying
Yeah.
here. I don't know. It's so slow for me right now.
I got you. 19 damage.
Ooh,
Okay.
I almost got max.
Mavet fails the con save.
Oh, no.
Okay. Will fail as well. We're talking about 8d10 damage here. All right, the first 4 is going to be thunder. The last 4 will be the remaining damage type force. Okay. Again, I can't remember if you have any resistances to thunder. I know lightning was definitely
Okay.
gifted to you. Okay.
Nope, it's all both.
So 26 would be halved for you.
Okay.
Sorry, not 26. 28 would be halved.
Okay.
Then 20 is not affected. So please apply that to your character sheet. Mavet takes the
34
full
damage.
Yep. Mavet takes full 48. And that's how we're starting this. I have no idea what the fuck he's concentrating on. Probably nothing important after a long rest. All right.
Gosh, how many
And
times do I have to click this?
so after that, this creature is going to... Yeah. Check the distance on that. Yep. It travels towards the frost giant, and it looks like it's going to have a meal soon. All right, let's just go one round initiative. We're nearing the end of the session anyways. Kamalu is going to be approaching with the halberd. Can anybody give me a reminder of how his attacks and damage rolls are being affected? Okay. Should be able to approach.
He is enlarged.
Yeah, I can't remember if it adds damage dice or if anything
It's
affects it.
it adds a D4 to his attack rolls.
Okay.
Oh my
He's
god,
go-
he's the same size as it.
Yes, he is. He is gonna do a Valve Enmity because this creature will eat its kind. I think that's appropriate. As this creature is marked, he is going to be making 2 halberd attacks with advantage.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Got a natural 20 on the first one.
With that natural 20, he'll put in a 3rd level smite. Again, bonus action. What was the scaling? I believe it's a 3d8 for first, so 4, 5, 6. Oh, that doesn't count up right in my head.
Well, what level is he casting the smite at?
It's 68. Let me double check.
It's
3rd level.
It is the level
Yeah.
plus. It is the level +1.
Okay, there we go. So it'd be 48. So again, that becomes 8d8. Yep.
Yep.
All right, so I'll add 8, and again, it'll automatically roll it all double. See with this first attack here.
Oh my goodness.
Yep, does 56 damage. Again, the creature's not even close to bloodied yet. Comes in with the first hit. Coming in with the second attack here. Again, or he used his bonus action. Ooh. Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh. Let me backpedal a little second here. Let's give back that 56. Mistake on the DM's part. And let's go through that damage.
Enmity.
No. That's not the issue. Where are my dice here? Okay. It only takes.
Oh.
Okay. Yep. Because we're dealing with immunity here. So 12 minus.
I don't imagine it has immunity
5,
to
6,
radiant,
7,
so it's
8.
probably
Yeah,
the weapon
that's what I'm
damage.
deducting. Yeah, I'm deducting the weapon damage, which leaves 36 for the radiant. Okay, something to keep track of.
Huh.
Again,
And it's immune to slashing damage.
it is.
It's a good thing my sword only does radiant damage.
Yep, something to keep in mind. He slashes in, and you see a look of confusion. He hit the mark. He was aiming at the right place, and the damage isn't going through. And I think at that moment, knowing how pivotal the weak spot was, he channeled his divine faith into this one strike. There's a golden glow, and we see a wound begin to form. And again, the second attack does nothing, and you see him clicking his tongue. All right, Aluya, it's your turn.
Har. Har, har, har. I will. It's not a person, it's a creature, so I can't hold it. So
Mhm.
never mind to that. Please let me look at my spells again.
No.
Everything works fine except for Foundry right now.
Mm-hmm.
How far is Eddie from me?
45 feet in the air, again, because he was pushed diagonally away from the creature. And 50 feet. 50 feet away, 45 feet up.
Jesus Christ. Five, move 30.
Okay.
I'm gonna haste Eddie then.
Okay. Cast a spell, and I'll apply the effect onto him again when you're able to. Anything else on your turn?
Nope, that's it. I'm going to try and
Gotcha.
post it.
Understood.
But that's it for now, but you'll see everything later.
Yep. Mavet, again, I'm going to allow him to have an action next session we get together. So for now, I'm going to skip him. It's here. Your turn. You were prone on the ground.
Makes sense. Makes sense.
Uh-huh.
And in this case, the creature's out. Officially.
It is out.
Alright. I don't want it going back in its hole and doing all the shenanigans again. So I'm gonna crawl
Okay. Half movement.
a little bit away.
Go ahead.
And then grease. Right below it, under it.
Okay.
And with the effect of grease, that means it has to make a dexterity saving throw.
Sure thing, doll.
Let's see what it got.
Sure thing. Here you go.
Oh my god.
I assume that passes. Nope, that just clarified, that was not through Eddie. It just happens to be the last thing I was touching.
So the 21, correct?
Yes, it is 21.
Unfortunately, yes, because I have a 19. However, if it stands in that area,
Okay.
so basically it's there, and the creature enters the area or ends its turn there, has to do another save. So that means if it wants to run back into its hole, it's gotta go through it.
Okay. So what was it? A radius square? Remind me. Like, what's the AOE?
10-foot square.
Okay, 10-foot square. and you can tell me where it goes. I assume you just want to fully cover it.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
Wait,
Right
sorry, which
underneath.
spell is this again?
Grease.
Grease.
Oh yeah, Grease. Yeah.
Yep. All right, it's underneath it. Anything else on your turn? Anything with your bonus action?
I'm gonna have Alfalfa now
Yep.
shoot at the creature.
Oh, okay. I'll put Alfalfa on the map. Make the attack roll.
Is it there?
Yes, he is to your top left.
No, I know. I'm just saying, it's like, did the attack roll go? Come on. There we go.
It did. Okay.
Ooh, yeah.
21 is a definite hit.
And then Alfalfa will fly off.
And that's
a little
force
higher.
damage. Yeah, weirdly
Correct.
enough, your bullet did more damage than Kamlu's second attack. Okay.
Yeah, baby.
And that's my line. How high is it flying up, and where's it flying to?
I would just say flying straight up, so maybe about like 25 feet now.
Okay. Done. All right, it is the Frost Giant's turns. The one that's prone is going to attempt to attack the beast. Going to make his multi-attack disadvantage because it's on the ground. Okay. First one's a miss, second one's a hit. That's 1922 for the audience. 27 damage. All of it is cold, so it does go through. Again, good job picking up the Frost Giants for this fight. Again, it is not bloodied yet. It remains on the ground. Yeah, it remains on the ground. It has no reason to crawl away. It wants to be close to fuck it up. We go with the Frost Giant that rolled essentially 0. And it is charging forward. Even using the dash action to get close. Let's see. Yeah. 10-foot reach. So yeah, it gets into position there. And for now, that's where we're going to end the session. Next time we get together, you guys are going to kill this God Eater Boule. Thank you guys so much for joining me today.
Spoilers.
I can't wait to eat it.
Can be found in the episode description. Please review us on whatever podcast listening app you happen to be using. And if you like us, tell other people. Word of mouth is the best way for us to grow. Thank you for joining us. Hope to see you soon.